Hey everyone, this is Pete. Welcome back to Warriors Wednesday and our continuing playthrough of Warriors Orochi on the Xbox 360. Now, we are up to the final samurai mission, which you have to unlock with some specific conditions. For those curious, you have to play the Battle of Wushang Plains here, which is Samurai Warriors Chapter 7. And you have to get more than 1,000 KOs on that level, which is more difficult than it sounds, because it's quite easy to finish the mission with only like 300 or 400 kills. So you need to really sort of take advantage of the spawning system.
BU Castle was one of the Orochi army's main strongholds.
So this is our job for today.
Forced to respond to other uprisings, Orochi had left this castle undermanned. Coordinating with his wife, Lady No, who had been freed by Sun Ce, Nobunaga organized a pincer attack on the castle. Just when the castle seemed likely to fall, however, Nobunaga received news that Orochi had sent an enormous force to receive him.
So, I have previously tried this mission a couple of times, much like the previous one, and it's rather difficult.
No, I did not expect to see you here. Their defenses are paper thin.
So, I think the important thing is going to be just take our time.
Is my love already here?
Don't get tempted to get too far ahead. And of course, as always, don't get surrounded. And that kind of thing. The usual.
Resistance is futile.
Come back later and try again.
You've been training hard, I see.
Alright, so the beginning stages of the mission are pretty straightforward. You're basically trying to make your way to BU Castle, which is over on the eastern side of the map. And there's a bunch of officers in the way. So you deal with them. Beat the Orochi officer who is in BU Castle. Capture the castle, defend it. Defend Lady No if you have the chance. And then you're good. And that's where things tend to start going wrong. For reasons that you shall see.
My blade is
Yes, I did know that was coming. Hence changing to Mitsuhide, who is very good at dealing with archers. Or gunners, I should say, no, musketeers. Ooh, ow.
Rely on me. Prepare yourself.
Right, that takes care of that.
It is too soon for Orochi's chaos to end. I will enjoy this pandemonium a little longer.
This guy's not really too much of a problem. Especially with Lucian, who you'll notice is doing an insane amount of damage.
This age of insanity.
Because, well, he's had the opportunity to level quite a bit, let's say. In my various attempts to unlock this mission, he got himself quite a bit of experience.
The wind cannot
69 combo. Nice.
waste your time.
My blade strike again. You have earned my praise.
And with the acclaim skill we've been unlocking, experience gain is quite a bit accelerated as well, so he's now somewhere around the upper 70s level wise, I believe.
Comes true.
It's been quite interesting, sort of really getting a feel for how this party of characters I've been using for most of the playthrough has been playing. So, like, Xiao Kao at this point is very good at clearing out large groups of enemies. As her charge 3 attack has got such a wide radius on it. It's great for just knocking people out. Lucian, meanwhile, his obscene damage makes him perfect for dealing with officers. That's because he can absolutely shred them in just a few combos.
My blades strike again. You are an asset to this. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
And then Mitsuhide, his old faithful range special attack is really useful for dealing with groups of weak enemies like gunners and archers really, really quickly.
It appears you are of some use to me.
Alright, nicely done. Proceed towards the castle. These wooden things here, these have gunners or archers or something inside them, so it's worth trying to knock them down if you can as well. That just stops one source of incoming damage.
I hate backing out. My blades strike again. Prepare yourself.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
Out.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
When we're finished with you, you'll look like porcupines.
My blade is yours.
Alright, so this is a castle we need to capture. It's not difficult to capture, there's just one officer in the middle you need to defeat in order to capture it. But it's worth just popping around the outside and dealing with the base captains as usual as well. Just to prevent reinforcements coming in. And obviously getting rid of annoying little shits like those. Stop it.
Rely on me. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's capture this place.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare
As you can see, Lucian makes short work of him.
Prepare yourself.
Nice.
You've been training hard, I see.
Right, it's then
Send them to hell.
a good idea to head over here to the east side.
Just in the nick of time.
That's because that's where Nobunaga's wife is hanging out. And if you can get her on your side, that's a very good thing.
Rely on me.
The enemy will not stay down for long.
Prepare
We
yourself.
shall turn this battlefield into hell on earth.
Get ready to taste my steel.
I humbly request you to stand and fight.
I don't want any mercy.
Prepare
Discretion is the better part of valor.
My blade strike again. You are an asset. Prepare
You can see how helpful the added effects on the weapons are, just with
to stay alive and retreat.
the lightning bolts and the flames And the freezing is especially useful. Particularly when you're dealing with someone like Orochi, who has some really nasty, devastating attacks. So if you can freeze him and get some free hits on him, while he's not putting pressure on you, that really helps you out. I am loving how the standard music for this stage just sounds like a Persona boss theme.
There's nothing else for it.
All right.
My blade strike again.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
Prepare yourself.
Right, so that clears out that area. And now we need to head around to the south, which is where things start to go wrong.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
This base seems to have recaptured itself at some point as well, so let's just take care of that.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Right. Lovely. Almost empty map. Can't be difficult from here, can it? Right. No, it's all fine. Everything's going to be really easy from now on.
I commend your efforts.
Oh no, it's Lu Bu. What an unexpected surprise.
You can have the castle. We can take it back anytime we want.
Life and death are in the balance. The enemy approaches from the southwest. Make sure they don't commit back.
So, this is one of two parts in this mission where things can potentially go very wrong if you're not careful. So, I'm going to try and be as careful as I possibly can.
Over before you know it.
Resistance is futile.
But it is... Oh, slow down. Mega slow down. What's going on? We seem to have lost our music as well. Have we got a bug? I think we might have a bug. Alright, welcome back. Let's pick up where we left off. Hopefully without bugs or slowdown this time. Yes, we got music this time, so resume.
You have earned my praise.
That's better.
warrior. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Lu Bu's theme was too powerful to load.
You are an asset to this army.
I am above this petty squabbling. Be gone.
Rely on me.
You have to be so careful fighting Lu Bu because he's got some really, really, really powerful attacks that can knock you flat in just a couple of hits if you're not careful. And so what is pretty helpful is to have a bunch of allies with you who can either tank him or kind of juggle him. If you can get him into the air with a bunch of allies around you, that's really good. basically one of those situations where if you can avoid him hitting the ground at all cost, then so much the better.
Things about this man. It is time to see.
So we want to try and prioritize Lu Xun doing damage just because of the sheer amount of damage that he does. But Lu Bu also puts up buffs pretty frequently, as you can see from the double attack and double defense things that keep popping up on him. So just needs to keep wailing on him until it's done.
Another besides Orochi.
Right,
Match my
that is the first major milestone.
Now I'm really angry. I'll remember this.
My blades strike again.
You have earned my praise, warrior.
The battle rages. Show me why I have not slaughtered you all.
But then we have to deal with Orochi again.
Go, my phantoms, and play for me their beautiful screams. Time for some
Now,
fun.
the phantoms,
On 3 fronts.
being phantoms, you can't kill. So basically, you need to go and deal with all the shit in this corner before they get to Nobunaga and kill him.
Through your veins. Here is where you wither and die.
Sure you want to throw
So
your
let's try and do that.
You have not the right to face me.
Ideally, we want to keep away from Orochi until we've dealt with these other enemies, especially Daji, because she's very dangerous.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare
The Snake Boys, less so. But it's still good to get them out of the way.
Orochi will triumph. Do not resist.
my blades strike again.
You've been training hard, I see.
Resistance is futile.
Ooh,
My blades strike again.
that's very painful.
You are an asset to this
Right, so that's Daji down.
fun while it lasts.
Lu Xun is
Bye.
on the verge of death.
More on you, Hide. Cut them all down.
So let's just allow him to regenerate a bit in the background. And we'll try and chip away a little bit at Orochi. Who is just there. Oh, there's Cao Cao. Right, Orochi, as you may recall from the previous episode, is a real pain in the ass to fight. As you would kind of hope from a final boss, of course, but it's his massive AoE attack that is the real problem. Just because it does so much damage, even to characters as high level as we've got here. Now, the only downside he has to his AoE attack is that it is very easy to interrupt it with a good solid hit. And so you just need to keep up the pressure on him as much as possible. And not allow him to get it off at all. So freezing him is a very good option.
Rely on me. Prepare yourself.
Oh, have we got him?
Prepare yourself.
Come on. We got him!
My blades strike again.
Well done, Lu Xun.
I look forward to when we meet again, Demon King.
If you can stay out of trouble until then.
Right. Pleased with that. And with that, that brings our time with the Samurai campaign to an end, for the moment anyway. At least until we decide to go and tackle hard and chaos mode, which I probably won't do on video, because it'd be nice to get onto one of the other campaigns. Alright, So we've now cleared the entire Samurai Warriors campaign in Warriors Orochi, which is very exciting. Let's just have a look at what state all these characters are in. So, Lucian, level 86. Xiao Ka, level 67. And Mitsuhide Akechi, level 68. Not bad at all. No wonder Lucian's so good. He's like nearly maxed out on all his stats. That's pretty impressive. Alright, so that's that for now. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moe Gamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buying me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.